If the Lakers never got LeBron James in the 2018 offseason, their team could look so different right now. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? The next historic rebuild we are doing is a 2017/18 LA Lakers rebuild. So I do want to apologize to Zach Carson on the 2000 Raptors rebuild. He had the top comment, which I said I was going to be doing, of the next historic rebuild. But unfortunately, it was another Raptors rebuild. It was the Kawhi Leonard 2019 Raptors rebuild, but I didn't want to do back-to-back historic Raptors rebuild. So that one will come, don't worry. Did want to give a shout out to you though. So I do want to give some love to Booty on the Vancouver Grizzlies expansion rebuild, and his was, can we please get a Lonzo, Ingram, Kuzma Lakers rebuild. So that is what we are going to be doing today. So before we get back into today's video, I just want to say that today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor makes meeting your diet and nutrition goals by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian designed meals right to your doorstep. With Factor, there is just no prep and there's no mess. Factor basically cuts out the stressful part of meal planning and the extensive prepping. So meals come together in minutes. You could be coming home from a long day at work or in a rush to get out the door in the morning for school, and Factor helps you out by providing you meals that are already pre-prepped and ready to eat in just 2 minutes, which is so much faster than ordering takeout. Factor offers keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, and vegan plus veggie options, which include seafood, meat, and plant-based meals. You can also amp up your Factor order with add-ons like proteins, energy bites, juices, veggie sides, desserts, and more. And don't worry, Factor accommodates those following plant-based and keto diets with their snacks and dessert. You can now see me cooking a Factor meal here. I pretty much use these when I get home from work at 6 o'clock as I commute for an hour, and there is no way that I want to cook when I come home. And I could just save so much time, 2 minutes versus an hour to cook. Like, why wouldn't I just want to save all that time and I could be doing something else? Just the benefits from Factor week after week is just time saving. You get good meals and you can make them in just 2 minutes. You can see me making the chicken vodka pasta meal with spicy broccoli, and I literally made this in 2 minutes. Factor is now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone. I love switching between the brands, and now you guys can enjoy both brands at a discount with me. Head to go.factor75.com/6rings130. That's SIXRINGS 130 to get $130 off across 6 boxes. Make sure to check out the link in the description below, and thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. So yeah, this team made a very questionable decision to really just, I guess it was a sunk cost for them. The Timothy Mozgov contract they gave him in 2016, I believe, or 2015, 2016, was just such a bad contract. They had to move that along with D'Angelo Russell to the Nets for Brook Lopez as a salary dump. Yeah, it was like, what? Brook Lopez is a good player, but the Nets were still rebuilding. Surprised they didn't flip him at any point this season. Might have been kind of just a tough contract to move. But yeah, I mean, this Nets trade they made kind of sparked them getting KD and Kyrie to who they are today, because D'Lo helped them make the playoffs, which made them respectable, which made KD and Kyrie want to join them. But we are not going to be talking about them today. We're going to be using the Lakers. So no D'Lo here, but we do have Lonzo, Jordan Clarkson at age 25 years old. We got KCP, Larry Nance, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Kyle Kuzma, Ivica Zubac. Like, looking back at this young core, it is very good. They didn't have their first round pick in the following draft. I think that ended up being the Mikal Bridges pick. But either way, this young core is like pretty good, and I'm excited to do a rebuild with them today. I think at the deadline we'll probably move Brook Lopez, or at least try to. But yeah, this team still has Luol Deng. I know did they even stretch him? I'm not even sure. But it's going to be a Lonzo, Clarkson, Ingram, Julius Randle starting 5. We could also look to move Julius Randle as well, who ended up signing with the Pelicans in the offseason, I believe, when they got LeBron. I don't know if he ever played with LeBron in LA. Yeah, no, he ended up signing with the Pelicans because LeBron was signed in the 2018 offseason. Like, we have Kuzma, we have Nance, we have like 3 good power forwards, so we'll figure out that dilemma in the offseason. I didn't even know they had Alex Caruso at this time. Yeah, this was his rookie year out of A&M, an undrafted player, so I'd like to see if we want to develop him. He's probably not going to crack the rotation because we have a ton of guys that deserve minutes. Ivica Zubac, let's not talk about how dumb that, the Mike Muscala trade was with the Clippers. We just know that was one of Magic Johnson's like final straws with them, and then the Lakers were like, yeah, we can't have this guy here anymore. Like Thomas Bryant too. Wow, they had a lot of young talent, and Thomas Bryant now back on the Lakers. So this is what the 10-man rotation is going to look like. I definitely think I'm going to be a seller at the deadline, but we have Lonzo Ball, Jordan Clarkson, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Brook Lopez, with Kyle Kuzma, KCP, Larry Nance, Josh Hart, Ivica Zubac coming off the bench. Yeah, I think there's a chance we do end up moving maybe maybe KCP or Brook Lopez or even Julius Randle at the deadline. At the time, I guess Luke Walton was their head coach. Yeah, he was, being like such a similar age to LeBron, which was always kind of wild. Yeah, we could try to get Brook Lopez's trade value up. Like, we could make that like an 80 shot tendency. We could probably lower Clarkson's a little bit. Lonzo could be like a 67 for this year. KCP, like, we definitely need that up. He was much more of a scorer. We could do like high 50s for Larry Nance. 85 for Ingram's good. Julius Randle, we can lower to the mid-70s. We can do Kuzma's 70. Like, yeah, I don't really know how the scoring allocation is going to go because a lot of these guys can really shoot the ball. Josh Harden, I'd like to get it up a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be a seller at the deadline. I will go back and see what the protection was in the 2018 draft because if I do get my pick and we were like a top 5 pick and the Lakers were going to keep it, then I do want to keep it. So yeah, I will see you guys at the trade deadline to see where we are with our season. Yeah, we're killing it at home, 19-11. I still think I will explore Brook Lopez trades because the 2018 draft is loaded. Brandon Ingram is having a solid year, 17 points. He averaged 16 in real life at this time, so it's nice we can kind of compare what he did then to what he's doing right now. 50 from the field, 41 from 3, 85 from the line. Yeah, we're going to be building around Brandon Ingram. Like, I'm not going after LeBron. That's why I'm using this team. We're building around him and Lonzo here. Yeah, so, like, Ingram's going to be our guy, so I wanted him to keep developing. He's only 21 years old. Brook Lopez is putting up solid numbers. Not a great rebounder. Don't think I was going to be bringing him back in the offseason, so I'm still going to look to move him. Jordan Clarkson's having an elite shooting season. 62% true shooting. There's almost 15 points, 7.5 assists, 5 rebounds for Lonzo Ball. He's having a much better year than he had in real life in 2018. There's Kyle Kuzma with 13 points, 48 from the field, 35 from 3. Not as good as he was in 2018, but still a solid year. There's KCP, who's having an elite shooting season, 65% true shooting. Yeah, probably going to move him. Randle as well, but he's not been as great, or I should say as good. Hassan Whiteside, interesting, but I'm not going to do that. I could definitely get a first-round pick for Brook Lopez, so I kind of want to look into that. We can get the Hawks' top 3 protected first, and I get to take on Dwayne Dedmon's deal, which isn't that bad. I just don't want to give up any first. Now, I wouldn't mind including Julius Randle in a trade, but if I do that, I want your pick unprotected. Would they do that 4 stars? Probably not, but let's see what happens. Okay, so I'd rather, well, I'm giving up that pick anyway to, you know what, yeah, I'm giving up this pick basically to Phoenix, so you know what, you can take it. I'm using this to my advantage. Ooh, Mike Conley, that's an interesting guy, but instead of 2023, could we do 2022? And they say, no, you want Thomas Bryant for Tyler Dorsey. Yeah, we're going to do this trade. So we're sending Brook Lopez to Atlanta. And then we are going to be sending KCP to Dallas for Seth Curry and their 2024 top 3 protected first round pick. We could still look to bring those guys back in the offseason. So Lonzo's going to go up to 33 minutes. I want Brandon Ingram. I don't know why he's now coming off the bench. I want him to get 36 minutes tonight. We're going to be playing him a ton. 29 to Clarkson. We're going to have Kuzma start at the 4. He's going to get about 28 a night. Dwayne Dedmon is probably going to start at the 5. Actually, he definitely will. Just because I don't think Zubats is there yet. Dwayne Dedmon's going to get about 25 minutes a night. Nance can get about 18. Same with Hart. Randall's probably going to stay here, but he's going to go down to 23 minutes. Because if we can make some noise in the playoffs, I want to do that. And we'll go about 18 to Seth Curry. So it's still going to be a 10-man rotation. It's going to look like that. System proficiency is 3.5 star balance. And I will see you guys at the end of the regular season. All right, so Russell Westbrook ends up winning the MVP award this season. He was just incredible for OKC. Markelle Fultz wins Rookie of the Year. Turning into the Markelle Fultz probably Sixers fans wanted. Jason Tatum wins 6th Man of the Year. He is a rookie to winning that award. Giannis gets DPOY. Steven Adams most improved. The Thunder winning a bunch of awards. Yeah, they still got KD, right? Yeah, so they're still killing it over there in Golden State. Here's all NBA first team, second team, and third team. Hopefully we do get maybe some Lakers in this video. Do we still target Anthony Davis? I mean, he's only 25. I would still be open to bringing AD here, but maybe in free agency because I don't want to give up the young core to do so, and I wouldn't even be able to. It would just be too hard to trade for in 2K. So we did make the playing tournament. I'm going to turn that off. But yeah, I guess it was still 2 more years till it became a thing. Hate using the Lakers for this reason. It's just so bright looking at the team we're going up against, but it's the Chris Paul, James Harden Rockets. And then in 2019 is when they made the dumb decision to move on from Chris Paul for Russell Westbrook. That just didn't work out at all. Taking a look at the player stats here, Ingram's points didn't go up too much. I thought maybe post-trade they would have. So Zubats is actually pretty good. I'd like to give pretty much everybody run here in the playoffs, so I'm not really going to change up the rotation too much. And yeah, the Hawks didn't make the play-in tournament at all, which is good. We do end up losing game 1. We get blown out. And Larry Nance at 22. Not great. We are not doing too well right now. We are down 2-0. Yeah, this team doesn't look too great. I mean, Ingram is still only 21 years old, so I'm going to give him time to develop. Like, even if he averages like 16 points in the playoffs, I'm not going to hate on him too much. Great game from Lonzo here in game 3 to not get swept. We do go down 3-1. I'm just happy we're here, man. I did not expect to make the playoffs, and we do end up losing in 5. We lost by 8 here in game 5. So let's see who wins the 2018 NBA Finals, and it is going to be the Golden State Warriors. They beat the Celtics in 7. Curry is your Finals MVP. Rematch of what? Wait, the 2018 Conference Finals. This was it in the Western Conference, and I believe this is what it was in the Eastern Conference. Would you look at that? Unless it was Toronto, but yeah, I think a rookie Tatum and like a sophomore Jaylen Brown helped them go to the conference finals. So yeah, look at that. 2K being pretty realistic for once. All right, so it is draft lottery time. Let's see where that Hawks pick potentially ends up. And yeah, I don't think. Oh no, there was a top 3 protection on it still, right? Yeah, I didn't take that protection off, so there is a chance we don't get the pick. But this draft class has voted. I would love for it to fall to 4 or 5, and we end up with like a Trey or a Shea. And we could always move up if we wanted to go after like a DeAndre Ayton or a Jaren Jackson Jr. Or even somebody like that. All right, so we hope the Hawks fall down here because then we get their pick at 5 or 4. 4 would be incredible, but if they stay in the top 3, we're not going to get it. Okay, the Lakers do not keep this pick and says it goes to the Hawks. Wait, what? Was it top 5 protected? I thought it was top 3 protected. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm not sure what I did. I thought I traded for their top 3 protected pick. Oh, that's annoying, man. I thought I traded for their top 3 protected pick. I'm so confused. I also don't know if I just accidentally redid the lottery. But yeah, if we go to the transaction report, or did I get their, let's see, 2022 first round pick. I thought I made it unprotected. I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm going to definitely have to watch that clip back. It says 2022. That would be the year. I'm not too sure. And like, are we giving our pick to Atlanta? No, we're keeping our pick. 2K, are you glitching on me right now? Yeah, if anybody can tell me what just happened, please let me know. All right. Well, I don't know if I just got robbed or something. I'm like debating just trade overriding and fixing this. Like if I went to my future draft picks, is it going to say that I have 23s Hawks? It just got rid of it? I don't know because I will trade override these picks back. But I just want to know what the hell's going on. You know what? I think I'm right. And it did say it converted back to the Hawks, but then I would have gotten their 2023 pick. And I gave them this pick. That is a weird glitch on 2K's part. I don't know if there's something I'm missing, but yeah, we're going to do that. All right, so we have the 5th overall pick now. Still, I'm like, it feels really weird. So we're all tying, we're paying $17 million too. Do I attach him with like Larry Nance just to get off the contract? No, I'm not going to do that. If Aiden falls to 2 or 3, I might make a play to, well, Aiden goes 1 anyway. Okay, never mind. I wanted to trade up for DeAndre Aiden. Trae Young goes 2. Luka 3. Jaren Jackson Jr. would be interesting. Mo Bamba goes. Okay, you still have Marvin Bagley, Colin Sexton. Wonder if Bagley's going to be good. We could trade for a 30-year-old Blake Griffin, who is about to have a great year in Detroit. But you know what? I am not going to do that. I'm going to select Marvin Bagley. Yeah, if we're going to go way back, we're going to actually try to develop Marvin Bagley. He goes after Luka this time now. And we're getting DeAnthony Melton in the 2nd round. All right, so Bagley's a 78 overall. What's Triple J at? He's at a 76. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Knox goes there. There's Mikal Bridges. Michael Porter Jr. drops a little bit. Or he went around the same where he ended up going. We're going to sign Melton. He probably won't play for us, but you never know. Tower Dorsey, Oregon man, right? Or California, unless he's using a different player model. I thought Dorsey went to Oregon. Yeah, no, he did go to Oregon. Okay, I was right. So free agency, you got DeAndre Jordan. Could be after a center, and he would end up being a Laker at one point in his career, but now I don't really want to go after DeAndre Jordan. You do have LeBron. We're not going to go after LeBron. KD opts out. There's DeMarcus Cousins. Marcus Saul, even though he's 33, if like our window was next year, I would love to get Marcus Saul, but I'm not going to do that. You have Jokic. You have DeAndre Jordan, Joel Embiid. I mean, Embiid would be fun. He'd be kind of fun to get. I never get Joel Embiid in any rebuilds. He's just always so hard to get. So right now, going into next year's season, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. But you know what? I kind of want to bring Embiid to LA. Let's see if we can snag Joel Embiid. And yes, we can. We are going to renounce the rights on Julius Randle. We're not bringing him back. And it's from Syracuse, no. Dorsey, no. Seth Curry from Duke, no. Yeah, so this free agency class was just absolutely loaded. LeBron goes to the Mickey Mouse area. Okay, KD goes to Philly. They lose Embiid, but get KD. Cousins to the Mavericks. Paul George to the Cavs. Chris Paul back to the Rockets. IT to the Bulls. Marcus Gasol back to the Grizzlies. Jokic to the Nuggets, or back to the Nuggets, I should say. DJ back to the Clippers. We get Embiid. Brook Lopez goes to the Pelicans. So let's take a look at player progression, and we have Embiid at a 91 overall. Lonzo there, because I think this was the season where he signed that new extension, because I think that was my freshman year of college, the 2017-18 year, where he ended up signing that long-term extension with those injury placements in the deal to remain a 76er, that rookie extension. All right, so Lonzo's going to be the 1, Clarkson the 2, Ingram, Nance, Embiid. I do want to start Bagley over Nance, and we do have a ton of kind of 4s and 5s. So Dang's not going to play. Hart's going to get about 12 minutes a night. Kuzma's going to be, I think, the 6th man. Zubac's going to get about 15. Dedmon's going to get about, like 18. We're going to really play 3 centers. I don't know if that's a great idea. Should have moved maybe one of them for a future first-round pick. But say we have like 25 to Kuzma. I want 33 to Embiid. I want 30 to Bagley. Can we get there? Because, no, we're missing out like 5 more minutes here. All right, let me see if I can move Dedmon. All right, we're going to be sending him to the Milwaukee Bucks. I do have to eat Matthew Dellavedova's contract. He does give me a backup point guard option, possibly down the line, but we are going to be getting a first-round pick in this deal. All right, so that means Alonzo's going to get about 32. We're going to go about 34 to Ingram and Embiid, 29 to Clarkson. We could keep 25, 22, 15, 12. Can maybe up these guys to 17 a piece. System for proficiencies, 4-star balance. Let's see what we can do here in the 2018-19 season. All right, so we finished the season as the 2 seed. Russell Westbrook averages another triple-double, this time a 30.1, and he gets MVP. Jawan Evans? Huh? Didn't he go to Oklahoma State or Oregon State? He went to Oklahoma State. He was a 2nd-round pick in the 2017 draft, and he just puts up this type of season. Hey, I like the random stuff that could happen here. That's pretty cool. So you have Donovan Mitchell as a 2nd-year player, technically, would be getting All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team, you got Harden, Curry, LeBron, Porzingis, Cousins. And there is no Embiid on an All-NBA team, I guess, because Cousins is still elite. But shout out to Lonzo getting on all-defensive first team. Like, the stats look so good. 15 points, 4.5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. It's just the efficiency fell off a cliff this past year. How do you go from a 60% true shooting season to a 53%? It's not like I changed the scheme up at all. Ugh, that hurts. Marvin Bagley, though, had a pretty good rookie year. I mean, we don't know what his defensive numbers technically look like, or like advanced numbers, how it'd be. Josh Hart's probably going to get like 15 minutes a night for the playoffs. I think I might lower Nance to like 20, but he's been good. Kuzma, solid, nothing crazy. Embiid's going to get about 36 minutes, probably 29 to Bagley, 35 to Ingram, who averaged 20 points per game, much better than he did in 2019. Obviously, he had LeBron for like half the year there, so his numbers weren't going to be as great. Another solid year from Jordan Clarkson. His numbers did go down from last year. Lonzo, just a little nervous what he's been doing, so I'm going to go like 37 to Ingram and Embiid. Those are obviously our top 2 guys. All right, so we're taking on the Houston Rockets once again in the playoffs, the team that ended up beating us in 5 last year, but we are the 2 seed. They are the 7 seed this time around. Embiid puts up 11, 15, and 5. Only takes 8 shots in game 1. Okay. Game 2, we pick up a victory. Let's go by 22 points. Bagley, 21 and 12. Kuzma with 21 as well. Game 3, we take a 3-0 lead. We beat them in Houston. Bagley has been averaging 22 points throughout the first 3 games of round 1, and we sweep them. All right, let's freaking go. Clarkson with 32, Embiid with 25, 14, and 6. Alonzo at a double-double, and we're in round 2. All right, so let's see if we can beat the Denver Nuggets in round 2. We have Paul Millsap and Jokic in the front court. Still have Moutier, Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, Luka Doncic at the 3. Oh, Luka and Jokic. I mean, that's like probably a dream duo. Just like watching them have like their European style of play, just being crafty, getting to the foul line, shooting, passing, rebounding, shot creation, pick and rolls, pick and pops. It would actually just be one of the most like just amazing games to watch, is like Luka and Jokic together. I wonder like how much they would have put like Team USA to the test if they were on the same international team. That would also be super cool, because I saw the Jokic Giannis game. It was Greece versus Serbia, but we end up sweeping the Nuggets as well. All right, are we on our way to possibly going to the finals? We're taking on the 1-seeded Jazz, who have Rubio, Mitchell, Ingles, Noah Vonleh, who's an 80 overall. All right, Rudy Gobert, Rodney Hood, Alec Burks, Marvin Williams. Couple Duke players playing here. We do end up winning game 1. Look at that defensive first quarter. Holy crap, but we almost blew it. We only won by 3. Ingram had a fantastic performance. Here have been the numbers in the playoffs so far. No one's really standing out. Lonzo's efficiency hasn't been great. Wait, 43. Am I looking at the right thing? No. Simply wasn't looking at the right thing. Embiid only averaged 20 in the regular season. All right, which in real life he averaged 27 this year. All right. But yeah, here have been the numbers. Ingram has kind of been the number one guy. Game 2, we end up losing. How do I have a feeling they're going to go up 2-1? Oh, no, it is us. Okay, we win by 7. They're definitely going to tie it. No way we go up 3-1. Yes. All right, reverse psychology works. Kuzma with 24. Can we end up winning here? And we end up winning in 5. We win 127-116, and the LA Lakers are in the 2019 NBA Finals, taking on the Indiana Pacers, who have Elfrid Payton, a 90 overall Oladipo, and 88 Wiggins. They got Sabonis and Turner. That's actually a really cool team. Wiggins there, like, and Oladipo doesn't get hurt. It sucks because Oladipo was so much fun to watch that 2018 season when he won Most Improved. And then I think he got hurt in the 2019 season, which was obviously unfortunate because it's derailed his career kind of. He wasn't the same player in Houston. He wasn't really the same player in Miami. But in bigger news, we are up to we're up 3-0. Are we going to sweep them? Holy crap. We just kind of dominated throughout the 2019 playoffs. Joel Embiid is your finals MVP. Let's freaking go. All right. It's nice to win a championship. So for year 3, I don't have a lot of stress on my back. We can win it all, like repeat. That would be cool. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. I got our finals chip in 2019. I guess getting Embiid was the big fish. So I don't think we have any other picks in this draft because we would have the Mavericks pick protected next year and then the Bucks the following year. We have our pick at 30. All right, so here's the team on draft night. Man, we could have added like another max guy if we didn't have these 2 guys on the team. You know what? For the final year, I'm just going to say F it. I'm going to make some cool moves. I don't care how realistic they can be because this last year, like, let's see if we can win 70 games. That would be kind of fun. So we ended up with Iggy Brazdeikis at pick 30 and Cody Martin at pick 57. Zion went number 1 to the Warriors. Look at that sight. Ja goes to the Bulls. That'd be pretty sick. DeAndre Hunter goes to the Pistons. An auto-generated player to the Kings. Where did RJ fall? He fell 10 to the Raptors. That's pretty cool because he's Canadian. Team player options, we're going to be bringing everybody back. So I don't know if we have any big free agents, but we actually might. Zubats, is that the only guy? Like Ingram, Kuzma, like they're still all under contract here for us. I'll take it. I guess this was like, yeah, the final year of the Ingram deal. So we have most of the guys we want. Do we have a max deal? We can. Oh my God, we can sign like a $70 million guy. Not really, but like 55 mil. But who is the guy that I want? I feel like we could go for a shooting guard. Clarkson can come off the bench. James Harden is 30 years old. I mean, I would throw the bag at James Harden. That is a ton of money. I would give him the no trade clause too, which is like, just give him the kitchen sink. Kawhi feels weird with this team because we do have Brandon Ingram. Are we his number 1? We are. Is there a sick point guard here? Russ and his triple doubles. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. We can get 91 John Wall. There's Kyrie. Wow, this actually free agency classes have just been loaded the past 2 years. We can get Jimmy Butler. We can get KP, who's a 90 overall. This is like before he, I guess, his kind of career didn't take off in Dallas that maybe people thought it would. So let's see after day 1 if we get James Harden. And oh, we do. Okay. We get James Harden. All right, Larry Nance is a guy that's a free agent. So I do want to bring back Zubats. I actually can't do that right now because I have to wait to see if we get Harden, which we do. So let's see. Can we bring back Zubats? I think we can. Well, we definitely can. We'll see if he signs with us. I do want to see if Larry Nance will come back. That's the most we can offer. I don't know how this is going to work. I feel like I'm not going to get Zubats back. Or I'm not going to get Larry Nance back. I don't know. Let's see. Well, nope. He signs with the Spurs. That's fine. I just got James freaking Harden. So yeah, let's see if this team can win 70 games next year. Harden and Embiid on the same team just a couple years earlier. All right, well, our top 2 guys do regress going into next year's season. Fun. All right, so coaching game plan. It's going to go Lonzo, Harden, Ingram, Bagley, Embiid with Clarkson, Zubats, Kuzma, and Josh Hart off the bench. Yeah, I am cool with that. Hart can get about 15 minutes. We'll go about 20 to Kuzma. Yeah, he didn't really develop as much in this as like Lonzo or Ingram have. We're going to go 32 to Ingram and Lonzo. We're going to go 35 to Embiid and Harden. Maybe do 25 there. 26 to Bagley. That is good with me. System proficiency is 4.5 star balanced. Let's see how we do. I don't expect like somebody to score 30 a night. Probably have a bunch of guys between like 17 and 21 points a night. Great. So Jokic ends up winning MVP. Should we have signed him over Embiid? I don't know. Like, no, I'm happy with Embiid because he helped us win a ring last year and we really needed like a true rim protector as well. And Embiid is a better defender than Nikola Jokic. That's not really up for debate at all. So we don't get any Lake. Oh no, we do get Lonzo and all NBA second team. Okay, well the efficiency is back. 63% true shooting. This man can't make up his mind if he wants to be an elite or a below average shooter in the league. Also give me 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists. He's also like the 3rd guy that I thought would make an All-NBA team on this, or make an All-NBA team on this team after Harden, Embiid, and Ingram. So we're taking on the Golden State Warriors in round 1, who have the Splash Bros, Draymond, and they're the 8 seed. It would be kind of cool to rebuild them. I was going to say like pre-Kevin Durant, but like, I don't know. Probably not, because they were already set up, so I really wouldn't be making too many crazy moves around them. Like I said, we'd have a lot of guys between 17 and 21 points per game. And let's see if we can maybe have a dominant run throughout the playoffs. Round 1, we end up sweeping the Warriors. Like, low-key, well, high-key, last year, we kind of dominated. I think we lost like 3 games throughout the playoffs, as Ingram and Harden are just like an amazing 1-2 punch here in the first series. Now we're taking on the Grizzlies, who don't have Ja, but they do have Kawhi Leonard, and this is why I just hate being the Lakers, because it's such, like, it's bright yellow. Why? And they did redraft Jaren Jackson Jr., so that is pretty cool. Let's see who wins round 2, and we end up winning in 5. And for the 3rd straight year, we're taking on the Houston Rockets in the playoffs. A rubber match, you could say. They are the 7th seed. They don't even have James Harden anymore, duh, because we have James Harden. Yeah, I think we're going to sweep them. I would bet a lot of money we sweep them. We do. And we have a rematch against the Pacers in the finals. Okay. We beat them in 5 last year, and they added Russell Westbrook. They did lose Miles Turner, but they have an 83 overall Jonas Jerebko. All right, so let's see. Battle of the Yellows here. Who wins it all? Come on, let it be us. Let's go. We beat them at 5, and we go 16-2 in the playoffs. Guys, we just kind of dominated the playoffs the last 2 years. Lonzo gets an All-NBA second team honor, and he is your finals MVP. This Lakers team is absolutely loaded and would be for the next like 5 years. Like, because I mean, Harden moves on, but like Embiid in 5 years would be 31, Lonzo 27, Ingram 28, Clarkson 32, Bagley 26. He's already an 83 overall at 21. He would have been insane. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Feel free to drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy. Let me know which historic rebuild we should do next down below. We like 2K is coming right around the corner, so we don't have many to do left. The one with the most like comment, I will be doing. So make sure you do that there. I won't be doing a Lakers one, or just any team I've done recently. So try not to suggest the Wizards, a Mavericks, or even a Raptors one. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.